Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We have a body weight workout. So, all you need is yourself. Go ahead and warmed up yet? Please do so. Here is the preview of our first move. Very simple squats. For this variation of a squat, I have my feet a little wider than hip width distance, sending my seat, my glutes back and then down, not just down. If you go down rather than focusing on sending your seat back as well, your knees have a greater chance of going in front of your toes. We want them behind the toes unless your hips are going lower than your knees in your squats. Core strong, back flat. Adding in a pulse at the bottom. So squatting down, pulsing in the squat, and then coming back up. Excellent. A little break here. All right, here's the preview of our next move. Very simple, just a leg raise. The thing here is that you really want to do this movement slow. You want to keep your body as still as possible and only use your leg to bring your leg up, your hip to bring your leg up, your glute muscles to bring your leg up. You're not just swinging your legs from side to side. All right, turning this into a curtsy squat. Not only stepping behind you, but also to the side, on the other side of the standing leg. And pulse. Curtsy back, pulse once, come back up. Core strong, back flat. Go at your own pace. Feel free to add weights to this body weight movement if you would like. Or perhaps the second round through you add some weights. All right, other side. Leg raise. Keeping the rest of your body as still as possible. Your hips are facing forward. Your leg is just coming straight out to the side. Entering a curtsy. Add that pulse to your curtsy lunge. Almost done, and then we do that all one more time. All right, here is a little break before we repeat that one more time. All right, get ready for your squats. Sit your seat back and then down with a flat back and a strong core. Keep your gaze forward. Engage the glutes at the top of the range of motion. Almost to that pulse. And here we go. When you squat down, add the pulse. Weight into the heels. Don't lean forward. All right, coming to that leg raise and begin. Option to tap the toe down on the floor between raises. Turning it into a curtsy lunge. Stepping back and to the side. And then tapping your toe as you stand before going right back into it. Adding the pulse. So as you lunge back, make sure you pulse and then power through the front heel to come back to standing. Up next, other side. Go ahead and begin your leg raises on the second side here. Turning it into a curtsy lunge. Keep your core strong, keep your hips facing forward. Front knee behind front toes. Adding in the pulse here. Time for a little break before we go on to our next moves that we will again repeat twice. Here is your preview. It is a very simple reverse lunge. So when you step back, make sure that your front knee is behind your front toes, and the leg that is stepping back, make sure that heel remains in alignment with that knee. So if your front leg is your right leg, your left leg is stepping back, your left heel is in alignment with your left knee as you lunge down, pressing through the front heel to step back up. And now let's combine the last two moves. So reverse lunge and then curtsy. Here's this preview. So reverse lunge, step it over to a curtsy lunge and then step back up to stand. Almost done, and then we turn this into a reverse lunge knee drive. Here's the preview. Stepping back in your reverse lunge, pressing through the front heel, driving that left knee up towards the chest. All right, a quick little second break, and then we switch to the other side. Stepping back this time with your right leg, keeping your left knee behind your left toes, keeping your right heel in alignment with your right knee when you step back. This side seems to be flying by. Soon we will be transitioning from reverse lunge to reverse lunge, curtsy lunge, and begin. Lunging back, stepping that same foot to the opposite side of the mat, and then returning to your standing position. Core strong. Focus on the muscles you are using while you are using them, bringing mindfulness to your movements. All right, remain in your standing position. Lunge back with that right leg, and then drive with the right knee in towards the chest. Excellent. And now we do that all one more time. All right, meeting at the top of the mat, stepping back with the left leg into your reverse lunge. Now turning this into a reverse lunge, curtsy lunge combo. Remain standing, stepping back with the left foot, and then driving the left knee in, pressing through the right heel to come to stand. One more time on the other side. Starting at the top of the mat, lunge back with your right foot. front knee behind front ankle, core strong, long spine. Turning this into a reverse lunge, curtsy lunge combo. Step back with the right foot, then bring the right foot over towards the left, and then come back to stand. Last move here. Lunging back with the right foot, driving the right knee in on an exhale, and repeating. A little bit of a longer break here before we enter our next set of moves. All right, come to stand at the top of your mat. We're going to sink low into a chair pose or a low squat and hold. Slight tuck of the pelvis, weight into the heels, core strong, back flat. And now take that left leg and step it out to the side, and then back in, and then back out to the side, and then back in, all while staying low in your seat. Excellent. Now step back into a curtsy lunge, hold there, and pulse. Now step back into a reverse lunge, hold there, and pulse. Never coming to a full stand, staying super low through this whole set here. Excellent. Bring that left leg back in. Same thing, other side. Right foot steps out, and then in, and then out, and then in. Now step the right leg into a curtsy lunge, hold there, and pulse. Stepping the foot back now into a reverse lunge, hold there, and pulse. And that was officially the shortest set ever. We're going to do it one more time. It's going to fly by, but it's going to burn. All right, go ahead and get ready. Go to the top of your mat or wherever you would like to start at and sink low in your seat. Hold for a moment. And now begin to step the left foot out to the left and then back in. Weight into the heel. Core strong. And now we take the left foot into a curtsy and stay and pulse. Bring your shoulders over your hips so your torso is not leaning forward. Taking this to a reverse lunge, hold and pulse. Shoulders over hips. Same thing, other side. Return to your low squat and step the right leg out and in. Stepping back into a curtsy and pulsing. And now stepping back to reverse lunge and pulsing. And coming to stand. Perfect. Got a little bit of a longer break here before we go into our next set of moves. All right, so before we even get to the preview, I want to show you a stance here. So your heels are much wider than your hips. Your toes are angled outwards. And when you come into this goddess squat, you want your knees going the same direction as your toes. If your knees are caving in, then redirect your feet. All right, here's the preview of our goddess / sumo squat. All right, and now we are going to add a pulse. So squat down, pulse while low, and then stand back up. Just a few more. All right, and now we are going to take 10 seconds to lower down. Starting at the top, counting down from 10, lowering to your lowest point, and then taking 10 seconds to stand back up as well. All right, our next move is on the screen as a preview. It's a goddess squat and then an ankle tap. It looks very ballet-like, I am sure, if you are familiar with ballet at all. And switching sides. Core strong, shoulders flat on your back. Sink low, weight into the heels. Almost done. And we do that all one more time. Starting out with those goddess squats in 3, 2, 1. Adding a pulse at the bottom in 3, 2, 1. Taking 10 seconds to descend and 10 seconds to ascend in 3, 2, 1. Side step goddess squat in 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Alright, here's the preview of our next move. We're going to start in a super low squat with our feet wide, planting the hands, stepping back to plank, doing a leg raise with each leg, and then stepping back up to that low squat, never coming to stand, simply staying low in that squat. So prepare yourself because the preview is ending. Strong core, especially when you are doing those leg raises, so you're protecting your low back. Strong core again to drive your knees in towards your chest to step back up towards that squat or into that squat. Pressing the ground away with your whole hands while you are in plank and remembering to breathe. Now, when you get to your squat, come to stand and then return to your extremely low squat, what is called S to grass squats. Your feet are out wide, your toes are angled out, you are sending your glutes as close to the floor as possible, pressing through the heels to come to stand, strong core, flat back, begin. All right, next time you are standing, remain standing. And here we will do a leg extension, working those quads. So here's the preview, very simple. Bring your knee up to be about in line with your, and kick your toes forward. Strong core. This is balance. This is challenge. This is good. On your next extension, leave your leg out long and hold. Strong core. Breathe through it. You can do it. And release. Other side. Go through this one more time, and then we are done. Hold here. Move is a wall sit. Find a wall. Get your hips to be in line with your knees, 90-degree angle at the knees, and begin. And come back to stand. We'll do that all one more time, and then we are completely finished. Starting out with the extremely slow version of a burpee without standing or jumping. Squat down, plant the hands, step back to plank, leg raise, step back to squat, repeat. All right, next time you come to squat, stay there, and then come to stand and squat back down. Super, super low squats here. Press with the heels to come to stand. Engage the glutes, strong core, and breathe. Next time you come to stand, go ahead and stay there. Bring your right knee up to shelf and begin your leg extensions. Next time your leg is extended, keep it out long. Lower down, switch sides. Left leg, leg extensions. Hold it out long. And wall sit to complete our workout. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below, and feel free to leave any requests down there as well. I hope you have a wonderful day.